Hello there and welcome to today's demonstration on how to use the learning management system Podia. We are going to be looking at how this learning management system works, how you can very quickly and easily set up and sell your very own online courses, your coaching programs, your membership academies, how you basically can create your very own space that's branded in your own branding, where your students and your clients can come buy from you, experience incredible transformational programs, and get absolute immense value from you whilst you grow your business at exactly the same time. Now, many of you have seen there's lots of different learning management systems out there that you can choose from, and they all have very different functions and features. And I know that it can be really, really challenging trying to decide which one is right for you. And I am really excited today to bring you the Podia platform, which is a fantastic platform for you to host and sell courses. And we have Ryan here from Podia themselves, who's going to take us through and do a screen demonstration. He's going to show us how some of it works. He's even going to give us a sneak peek of some of the schools that people have built using the Podia platform as well. So you can get an idea of just what you can do with this, how flexible it can be, and the kinds of features and functions that it has. I can't wait. I love tools, I love tech, and I'm really excited to get stuck into this one as well. Hi, Ryan, how are you?
Hey, Sarah, I'm great. Thank you so much for also having me on. I'm super excited to share Podia with your audience. I think it'll be a great fit. So we're just going to do a quick run through today. I'll show a couple example sites, and then I'll dive in and really show the Podia dashboard kind of behind the scenes. I can show you creating new products and running your emails, your affiliates. It's all in one. So I'm really excited to dive in.
Love it. And I think, one of the things that we're all looking for in this online business is how to do this in a way that's not complicated, how we can deliver exceptional customer experiences in a way that is not a headache when we are not particularly tech savvy, without having to connect millions and millions of different things together. And I know that Podia is a great place for that to work. Now, for those of you watching, you can grab a free trial of the Podia platform by going to sarahcordner.com/Podia, and that will give you an option to jump in free of charge, have a go, have a play. I always say to people, the best way to choose software, the best way to decide if something is going to work for you is to give it a go. So jump in, it's free to go and have a little play, and that will give you the best sense possible. You can go back and watch this video recording again. This video will stay up on the replay, and follow along, click along, and see what you can do with it too. I mean, I'm excited, Ryan. Let's go for it. If you want to share your screen.
So I'm going to share my screen now. Let me click the share screen, and let me know when we are up and running here. There we go. Yep, it just hitched for me for a sec.
I haven't got it just coming up. It's not up just yet.
Not up just yet. Let me see here. Oh, I see. I gotta do the window. Here we go. There we go. Now are you able to see the Podia homepage?
Beautiful.
Awesome. All right, so I'm just going to launch into it. I'll give that little overview of some example sites, and then we'll dive in behind the scenes. So over here at Podia, we really try to give you everything that you need to sell your courses, your webinars, your digital downloads, your coaching sessions. And as of a couple weeks ago, you can run your entire community on Podia too. So when we say we give you everything, we really mean it. So it's unlimited video hosting. You can sell as many courses and products as you want, but also it's your email platform. It's your website builder. It's your affiliate and your checkout cart. We know how annoying it is to have all these different tools have to talk to each other and things break and glitch out. Everything here is in Podia. So I'm really excited just to show a couple example sites of some of our real life Podia creators, and you can go check out their sites. And then I'll show you a little bit on the back end. So with that being said, the first Podia creator I want to introduce you to is Joy. And the first thing everyone always asks me is her website up here. So with Podia, you can either use a custom domain, so it can be a subdomain like what Joy's using on her site, or it can be a podia.com subdomain. So it's up to you. Our customer support's always around to link that up for you if you need any sort of technical help, but everyone always asks me about the website domain first, so I like to point that out. So everything on this page was built using the Podia site editor, which is included unlimited pages. And so as we go down, I really like to talk about Joy because she's using a lot of different features of Podia. So as we go down, we see that Joy is selling a video class on art and design work. So that's your more traditional sort of online course with video lessons and video modules. She's also using Podia to sell one-to-one business coaching. So with Podia, you can sync your calendar, either Acuity or Calendly, SavvyCal, and you can sell coaching sessions directly in Podia. When one of your customers buys a session, they'll be shown your calendar, and then book a time with you, and then they'll get a link and you can do your coaching session right there. So it's a great way to sell coaching sessions right along next to your other products, like your courses and your digital downloads. Then as we go down, you'll see that Joy is also selling this course, but I like to point out this one because over here you see it says enrollment is closed. So we have full support. If you want to open a product or a course for enrollment, then you can close it and open it again. We find that's a really good way to build some urgency. Maybe you're only opening 1 week out of the month or 1 month out of the year. Whatever it is, you have full control to open and close whenever you want. And finally, she's also selling this 40-page workbook. So that's a cheaper $10, probably a PDF or something like that. But again, you can sell unlimited digital downloads along your other products. And that can be a really good way to introduce new customers into your audience and get them excited. Maybe they just buy this $10 workbook and love it. And then they want to buy your higher ticket offerings like a coaching session or one of your online courses. So that's just a quick overview of one of her sales pages. So next, I like to dive in and show an individual landing page. And again, you can customize all the fonts and the colors and the logo. You can really brand it so it'll look just like you. And so this is an example of a sales page that was also built using the Podia site editor. And you can just go down, and on her site, Joy's really outlined what's in this video class. We have testimonials. If you want to put in images of the people that have left testimonials, you can do that. As we go down, you can also include a preview of what's in each course. So this just automatically pulls from everything that we're going to be setting up in about 5 minutes, but it pulls it into here. You can give a breakdown of the chapters and the modules. You can always set a free preview lesson. So a lot of creators like to turn on a free preview lesson, and that's a good way to introduce your teaching style and the sort of topics you're talking about without someone having to buy the course first. So as we go back up, everyone's favorite part is always purchasing the courses and getting paid. So with Podia, we have a built-in 2-step checkout cart. So you don't need a separate checkout cart system. It's all built into Podia. It'll all tie in easily with all of your products. So to use the checkout cart, we would just go to Buy Now. We would enter your email address. So mine is ryan@podia.com. Accept the terms. And then when we get over here, now you can accept payments, either PayPal or credit cards via Stripe, up to you. So if we were doing credit card payment, we just type it in here, click pay, and you're done. There's no unnecessary distractions. There's not a bunch going on. It's super simple to use. And also at Podia, we take no transaction fees. So you can sell as many courses as you want. If you want to sell 1 million courses, have at it. We hope you do.
Please. We all
exactly.
Want that, right?
That's the goal. Exactly. So we want you to sell as many courses as you can, but we don't take any cut of that fee. There might be a little payment processing fee from your payment processor, but at Podia, we're not taking any percentage. And I know some other platforms are taking 5% or 10% or 20% of every sale. And as you grow, that'll really add up. So with Podia, no transaction fees. So that's the checkout cart. And when we leave,
so anyone who has, an existing Stripe account, existing PayPal account, it just connects directly into the Podia platform. That's fabulous.
Exactly. Yes, it's super easy to use. Everything just links in the back end. Couple clicks and everything will sync. So very, very easy to use. So that's the first example site. And then I do just want to show one other Podia creator over here. So this is Brendan, and he is a SEO expert, and he's really using the full scale of Podia. He has a bunch of different courses. He's got a membership community, which is the next thing I'm really excited to talk about. And what you can do with the Podia membership community is you can always sell your courses individually like Joy was doing for either a set price or for a payment plan. But if you want to offer a subscription option, you can do that too, where people can sign up and they can pay you a monthly fee to access your membership community and get access to your products for that recurring monthly fee. And so that's something that Brendan's doing really, really well. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm a member of his membership community, so I'm going to log in. And so now we're kind of transitioning from the visitor journey. We were just browsing a couple sites. Now we're going to pretend like we're buying a course and enrolling in a membership community. So I'm just going to log in using my personal email there. And there you go. So now we are logged in as a Podia customer. So when you first land, if someone chooses to run a membership community, you'll land on this community homepage. So this is where people in the community, they can engage with each other. They can make posts. The first post here happens to be this lovely photo of Bill Gates. And then you can go down, you can reply, you can like. Everything's organized by topics. And so this is one of our newest features, but it's super exciting because you can get rid of that Facebook group or another channel so people don't have to go back and forth. All of your products live in the same place as your community. And we're finding our creators are loving not having to have people get lost and they go on Facebook and then they get distracted and then they forget to finish their course. Everything lives here. So I'll dive a little more into how to set up a community, but all you do to go back and forth. So up in this upper right, you can see there's products here and also community there. So all it takes is one click. And now we're over to the products that either you've purchased or that you've been given access to as part of your monthly subscription. So it's that easy to have your products and your community all in one place. So in the products tab, you see these are the products that I do have access to. These are either the digital downloads or maybe an online course. But there's also this more products tab. So this is actually really powerful because every time I log in to access the community or to access the products I do have access to, I'm going to be shown these other products and I'm going to be curious. I'm going to click on that more products tab and I'm going to want to take a look, especially if I'm enjoying the content. So if you're a course creator, this is great for you. You could sell a $5 ebook or even an ebook for free or a free introductory course. As your audience logs in to use it, they're going to see this more products tab, and that can be maybe where your more expensive offerings are. So if they're impressed with some of your lower price products, they're going to click over and hopefully they'll buy your more expensive products. And again, with Podia, because it's unlimited products, you can really have as much as you want in here.
That's amazing. Ryan, we have had a question pop up from Melissa.
Yes.
Can this directly merge into our own website? It looks so seamless. So I believe that's obviously where you've got your subdomains going on there.
Yes, exactly. So if you don't want to use the Podia website editor, that's completely fine. We have a lot of creators that use either a WordPress site or they've got their site already built. So if you just want to use Podia on the back end, one feature that I will show is we have these embeddable checkout buttons. So you can embed that checkout cart that I showed. You can just copy a little piece of code. You can put it on your website, whether it's WordPress or Wix or whatever you're using. And you can launch that checkout directly from your website. So people can buy your Podia products on your own website. Then they purchase it using the checkout cart. You get paid. And then when they go to log in, it'll send you right to this products page. So full support. If you aren't using the Podia web editor, then you can use your own website. Absolutely.
Yeah, one of the things that I also see a lot of course creators doing, and I recommend as well, is on your website, you can actually just create a menu item called courses and simply have that menu tab redirect to your platform where all your courses are hosted. So that's another really easy way. And of course, as you showed us at the beginning of this live stream, using the ability to create subdomains. So it can be, courses.yourwebsite.com. And it actually then sends those people all to the LMS that you're using. Fantastic. Melissa said thank you there. Thanks for that, Ryan.
No, very good question. So yeah, in the products, I'll just click in real quick just to show you what your customers see. So this is just an example of what the course viewer looks like. Again, you can customize the fonts and the branding in the back end of the product editor. It's just a super easy drag and drop. So you just have your table of contents here. We have unlimited video hosting, and we also have added embed support from over 1,900 different websites. So if you want to drop a link to an Apple podcast or a GitHub or really almost any major website you can think of, you can just drop the link in there. Or we're able to, if you want to upload your own videos or your own audio files, whatever it is, it's unlimited hosting. So we don't want you limited by the tech stuff, so we just make it unlimited. It's just easier for everyone.
That's amazing. So can I just clarify there, because a lot of people ask, there's a difference between hosting your videos on a video hosting platform such as Wistia or YouTube Unlisted or whatever people do, versus uploading the content directly into the LMS platform. So with Podia, which way round is it?
You can do either one. We have
Right.
unlimited, so if you just want to upload it directly into Podia and you don't have to go to YouTube or Wistia or Vimeo, you can always upload your videos directly into Podia. And again, we have unlimited file hosting, so you can upload as much as you want. Or if your files are already on another video hosting platform like a Wistia or something like that, you can just drop the link and it'll automatically embed like this. So completely up to you.
So I love that flexibility there. People that have already got loads of content already uploaded onto video hosting software and don't have to want to re-upload everything. You don't have to. You can just pull that link over as a sort of multimedia file. But for those who do just want to have everything uploaded into all of one place, I love the fact there that you're saying there's unlimited hosting and it can all be directly inside their Podia platform. Fabulous.
Exactly.
We like that.
You got it. So,
Great
so
stuff.
yeah. So on the videos, they just embed. You would just click play. And it's that easy. But as we go down, there's a couple engagement features that are optional. You don't have to use them, but we find it's really useful for engaging with your audience. So the first are these comments here. So you can turn these on under each individual module. You don't have to use them, but if you do, it can be a really good way. If someone watches your video and they're not clear on something, or if they have a question, they can just post the comment right under the video. So you can go in and reply to it. That way your customers, they don't need to dig around and find your email, or won't get lost in your inbox. And anyone else that watches this video later on, they can see your answer right in these comments. So over here, one person asked why GT metrics, not page speed insights, and then the course creator Brendan's able to go in and just explain, oh yeah, I think they both work. And that's probably a question that he would constantly get over email, but instead you can just enable comments and answer it one time in one place, and then it benefits everyone.
Love it. And one of the things I found with features like this as well is where a student's asked a question in a particular video, sometimes as a course creator, that can be justification for you to film a second video that either clarifies that fact or goes into that thing that people keep asking about in more detail. So in the comments section, it's a great place to go, hey Ryan, thanks so much for asking that question. I've actually filmed another video to answer that, and I've put it in the lesson below this one in the next lesson. So that again is a really good way to keep people feeding through the program or cross-promoting other parts of the course or even other courses. Again, in some courses I've found that students kept asking questions, and using that comments feature, you're able to say, oh, hey Ryan, great question. I've actually got a whole other course on this, and you can drop the link in the comments. So again, you're using one course to upsell to another, which is a really, really fabulous feature to have, I think. Amazing.
Exactly. That's a really, really good point. It's just really good for engaging with your customers and also introducing them to some of your other product offerings just seamlessly. The other feature that is a Podia exclusive feature that I love is this little chat bubble over here. So again, you don't have to use this, but if you want, you can turn this on. So as the course creator, I see Brendan's online right now, and I can just send the course creator a message in real time. So I can open up a chat. I can say, hey, Brendan, I was watching this video, a little confused on this, or, oh, I thought that was great. Thanks so much. What should I do next? And you can get in a real-time instant message chat with the course creator. And even better, you can turn this on your sales pages. So you can either turn this on only for customers, or it can be for customers and visitors. So if this is turned on your Podia sales page, someone can message you, and that's a great way to overcome those last second sale objections. Someone's almost ready to buy, but they might have one or two questions if your course is a good fit for them. So if you have that live chat turned on, they send you a message, you'll get a notification, you can go on and send them a message back in real time and finalize that sale. So I'll show you what that looks like in the back end, but it's super easy to use. If you've ever sent a text message, it's just like that. But we've seen a lot of our creators have so much success, both engaging their current customers and also getting sales by adding that to their sales pages. So that's a really powerful feature.
That's really great. I've got another question here for you, Ryan. When students do actually comment in those discussion areas, do we as the course creator get notified?
You do, yes. So whenever someone comments, you'll get an email notification that someone's commented on like one of your courses. So then you'll know to go in and you can reply. So yes, you will definitely get a notification so you can stay on top of it.
Nice.
Great. So yeah, so that kind of shows the visitor journey of the sales pages and then the customer journey of what your customers see. So now we're going to transition over. If you sign up for Podia, you want to load your courses or your community. So when you first log into Podia as a Podia creator, this is what you'll see. This is the Podia dashboard where it tracks all your numbers and your metrics. This is just a test account, so that's why sales and revenue are blank, but MRR, and so that's your monthly recurring revenue. So that's from your community plans of people paying you month over month. And that's really good. That's an important number along with revenue that you want to see keep going up. So when you first log in,
those monthly subscriptions, powerful business model, guys. And I'm always saying to people, it doesn't have to be as complicated as creating new courses every month. You don't have to create new courses or new content or new products every month to have a membership. If people are coming to you, the course creator, for your knowledge, your expertise, your guidance, your coaching, your advice that you're able to give, you can literally just have your monthly live group coaching call where you come and answer questions that have been dropped in your community area. And that is purely enough to start a subscription. Anyone can start with that. And the fee that you're charging is for that 1 hour of your time to provide that 1 hour advice, guidance, training session where you're answering those questions. And what you'll find over time is as you're answering these questions, you are creating content by default that then becomes recorded content that can go into your subscription, basically then making it more and more valuable over time. That's where down the line you can start adding, VIP or higher levels of your subscription. Perhaps you can even increase the membership subscription fees. This, for me, I've just found that having this bottom line of subscription is that predictable monthly revenue that's always going to come in, and it kind of takes you out of that sense of forever launch mode. If you've just got one-off courses that people buy on their own, it feels like you're constantly trying to sell that. Whereas if you've got this membership, you're just more focusing on keeping that value so deep for people that they just stay. The membership gets bigger, your monthly recurring revenue snowball gets bigger over time, and it becomes a lot more fun as well as a lot more predictable for that bottom line. So I really am a fan of these platforms that allow us to have this subscription feature for our communities and for our memberships. It's really, really cool.
For sure. That's such a good point, because a lot of times when people are selling courses, it can be one great month and then one not as great month, and that up and down entrepreneur roller coaster, where if you can know exactly how much you're getting on that monthly recurring revenue, it can really level it out and make it much more consistent for you. So, we're a big fan of the subscription plan. So that's a very good point, Sarah.
Love it. And I know that you're going to also show us just how easy it is to set a subscription price for our products in there as well. So it's very, very cool to do in here.
I am. So yeah, let's jump into it. So the first place when you sign up for Podia, you'll probably want to go is your products tab. So you just click on products, you click on this big new product button, and then this is where you would add a product. So you would just give it a name. So my first product, and then you would choose the product type. So you can either sell a online course, that's a more traditional sort of online course that we just looked at. It can be a series of lessons. We have support for quizzes. You can also sell a digital download. So that would be more of that sort of one-off download, maybe an ebook or an Excel worksheet or something like that, whatever you want. We also have full support for webinars. So you can sell webinars. It integrates with either your Zoom or YouTube Live. So you can set up your sales page and you can charge for access to your webinar. Your customers can pay you. And then when you're ready to go live, they'll get a link and they can join that webinar. So that's a great way to sell webinar sessions just like this. You can also do a product bundle. So if you have a bunch of online courses or a bunch of digital downloads and you want to maybe give people a discount if they buy a package of them, you can always bundle those together as a separate price. And we can also do coaching sessions. So I mentioned that earlier, but you can just sync your calendar using Calendly or Acuity, set a price for your coaching sessions. It'll show your availability, then people can pay you and book a coaching session with you right from your Podia page. So those are all the product types. And just to show the product editor.
I just had another question come up here from Nordin, who says, what about conferences? Now, Nordin, I'm guessing you probably mean more like a summit type experience. Ryan, could you give us an idea of how we might use Podia if we were trying to do some kind of summit type experience?
For sure. What I would do with that is I'd probably set it up using that webinar feature. So you could set it up either with Zoom or YouTube Live, and then people could join. So then you could either sell access to the entire summit, or you could sell it as like each individual module could be its own webinar. So I would definitely use that webinar feature in order to do that sort of summit experience. That's what I would recommend for that.
Fabulous. Thank you.
Awesome. No problem. And so, yeah, so as we go into the product editor, so this is once you go in, I've already made a product just in the interest of time, but when you go in, you would just click edit, and then this is where you build your products. So this is your online courses, your digital downloads, or your webinars. And so as you go in, you'll see everything's super simple. It's all drag and drop. I can reorder the modules that easily. And you can just add in either text lessons, one of those embeds I talked about. So if you do have your videos over on Wistia or YouTube, you just click that embed button, drop in the link, and the video will be there. Or you can add in a quiz, you can integrate your coaching sessions. And we find that's really good if maybe at the end of a more difficult module, you can say, oh, a lot of people, maybe this is a tougher module of the course, but you can also add in a coaching session right here. And then you can also add files. So if you want to upload your own video files, again, it's unlimited video file support, audio files, whatever you want, you just click this button, it'll upload it. We'll do all the hosting for you. And that's all you have to do. And then you just lay everything out in sections. So this is a section and this is a section. See over here, we do have support for content drips. So you don't have to use the drip, but if you want to, you can always say these modules unlock after a certain time period when someone enrolls. And so as they go down, each module will unlock on that time period that you set. But again, if you want everything to unlock all at once, you can do that too. So it's that easy to set up your courses and just lay them out. Then this will appear on that left-hand bar as your table of contents.
Absolutely brilliant. Looks nice and easy.
Super simple. That's what we're going for. Another thing that I really like about Podia is you can always go to this button and you can preview what it'll look like both as a visitor, so that's someone who's just maybe browsing and hasn't bought the course, and as a customer. You just go here and that'll open up a preview of what it'll look like. So you don't need to worry about inviting another one of your email addresses or generating a free coupon code just to see what the user experience is like for your customers. You can just click these buttons and you're good to go. Also, I did mention those embeddable checkout buttons if you do want to use your own website. So you could just click embed and then it'll pull up this window. You can either choose a link or a button or a card, whatever it is, and you can customize your fonts and your colors. It'll pull from whatever you've set on your Podia site editor, set the text. And so let's just show a button because that's a little smaller. And then if I just copy this text, I can go drop that on virtually any site on the internet. It'll make this embeddable checkout button. So when someone clicks on that, they can buy my Podia course right from there. So I know someone asked earlier about using their own website. So that's one way that Podia can just integrate super easily. You can have your own custom sales page on any website, drop in that checkout button, and they can buy it right from there.
Brilliant.
Just a couple of the other course details. So that would be the lessons. In the details tab, you can always give it a name, an image, little description. We have full support for categories, so that can keep things organized. On your sales page, if you want to show only certain products from certain categories, you can do that. Going down, we do have support for course certificates. So after someone completes the course, you can choose to give them a course certificate. And we found that really boost those course completion rates. So many times people are buying courses, but they're not finishing them. This, just by turning this on and giving that certificate that someone could post on Facebook or share on LinkedIn to say, hey, I finished this great course and I get this course certificate. You can customize it. So this is just a preview, but it'll be your logo. You can customize all this text, give it a date, a serial number. So it's just a really cool feature, but it's really shown us that it's really boosted those course completion rates.
Lovely.
As we go down, you see these are the comments. So those were the comments under the videos. You can either have them turned on or turned off. And we do have all sorts of other integrations if you do want to use another email platform. Everyone's favorite part is the pricing tab. So with Podia, I know we definitely have an international audience today. You can always change your local currency. We have support, I believe, for 20, 25-ish currencies. There's a full list on the website. But all you do, if you want to charge in your local currency, you would just do that. We can also change the language of your Podia site as well. There's a change language option in the site settings. So for the price of each product, they can be free. That can be great for a digital download or just something to get people in your universe. you can do a one-time payment. So that would be, say, a one-time fee of $100, or you can do those one-time or the monthly payment. So this is great for, say, a more expensive course, like a $1,000 course, and not everyone has $1,000 laying around. So you can also do a payment plan of 12 payments of $100 or whatever you set it at. You have full control on what you charge. And in about 2 minutes, I'll also show you that monthly subscription pricing too. But these are the individual products. So that's how you set up either the one-time payment or those payment plans, just right there. And you can always include an upsell on that checkout card if you want. So if someone's going and they're about to purchase something, you can have a little thing that comes up. You can even discount the product if you want that's included in the upsell and say, oh, did you know that 82% of people who book a coaching call with this course purchase have higher success, or whatever end result you're providing to your audience. We have full support for those upsells.
I love it. And I recently heard a statistic that people who have upsells on their carts actually make over 30% more profit than people who don't. So if you get to that stage, and the order bump could be something simple. You might not have 2 courses yet. If you're just starting out, perhaps this is your first course you're launching. One thing you can always do is make the order bump a coaching call with you. That's straight away there. People know they can have that call. Maybe it's a strategy session on whatever topic is your course is about. That can be a really great way to increase that individual transaction that you're getting there. And another way is, if you do have a next course, why not sell it now? A lot of people go, well, I'll wait till they finish the course and then I'll sell them something else. People are in buying mode right now. How many times do you go to the supermarket to buy 1 or 2 things and come out with a whole cart full of stuff, right? This is exactly the same online. They might just come in for the metaphorical bread. They might come out with a whole entire shelf full of other stuff. If you put it in front of them, there's a chance that they might buy something. So why not? I think this is having that upsell option is really, really powerful.
You got it. 100%. I completely agree. No, and we love that upsell option. And then finally, I won't get too deep into this because it's all pretty self-explanatory, but you can always set the availability of your products so they can either be published, you can put them in pre-launch mode. So on your sales page, you can collect email addresses of people that are interested. And then when you're ready to launch, you can email them. Or it can be in draft mode as you're working on it. Open closed is what I showed at the very beginning with Joy's site of that enrollment close. So if you want to close enrollment but leave it visible on your site, you can always do that. And you can always set a start date or launch it immediately. So very flexible on the availability and the timing, but that's just an overview of virtually all the products. And then where that works really well is when you integrate them in with your Podia community. So I showed this when we first logged in, but we've now given you a place where your audience, they can engage with each other and they can engage with you. So that's what the Podia community is. And so everything in the Podia community is topic based. So that's where you will set your moderation. So let's just show that real quick. This is just a couple examples that I've set up just on the back end, but you can just go and you can make a new topic. And then when people go in, so let's say, lately I've been really into cooking, so let's have a cooking topic. And it can just be share your favorite foods. And I'm American, so there's no you in my favorite, but I know with British, it can vary. And then we also have Unsplash integration. So if you just type in pizza, I'm always using that. You can always upload your own image. That's that little banner that appears at the top of the topic, but you can always search Unsplash and it'll pull it in. They're all super high quality, free to use images. You don't need to worry about uploading. So I almost always just use that image search. And then as we go down for each topics in the community, this is where you set the sort of permissions. So either permissions for each topic, they can be open. So that means anyone that's in your community, they can see the topic and they can follow it. You can set a private topic. So this is where if you wanted to have a cohort or you wanted to limit topic access to only people on certain plans or certain members. So let's say this was a more like VIP sort of topic that I just want to talk about with people on my all access plan. I would just click all access and now only people on that subscription plan are able to even see that topic. If they're not in that, they won't even know it exists. And you can have a public topic too. So that means anyone on the internet is able to view the topic and what's going on, but they're not able to post themselves unless they're a member of your community. So that can be really good for either announcements or product updates, let people maybe get a little preview of your community. And then when they sign up, then they can post. And for a little more moderation,
essentially you're just turning it into like a forum, a forum about a particular area that you want to be an expert in, and you want to be the forum leader of that particular type of topic. Yeah, amazing.
Exactly. And so you can also set each individual topic that anyone is able to post in it if they have access, or you can make it so only you as the creator is able to post. So again, if you had that announcements topic and you wanted to just post community-wide announcements, but you don't want other people to make their own posts, you could just turn that on. And you can also set the default topics. So these are topics people will follow automatically whenever they join your community. So again, those key topics of introductions or general, whatever it is, you can set those default topics there and everyone will be able to follow it. But everyone always wants to know, okay, this all sounds great. How do I make money from it? So that's where we go into our settings. And this is where you can have a little description of your community. That's that top banner at the very top. But as we get down here, these are the plans. So this is how you make money on your community and by bundling your products together as a subscription. So let's call this the VIP plan and all my best courses. So you just give it a title, a description, you can give it an image, and this is where you set the price. So if you want to offer a free community plan just to get people in and engaging with you, you're more than welcome to do that. But if you want to charge for it, you just go to paid and say, this is my VIP plan. So I'm going to say it's $50 a month, or if you buy it for the year, then you can have it for $500 for the year. And I'll give a 7-day free trial so you can make sure you like it. Or you can mix and match these however you want. If you only want to charge monthly, now you're only charging monthly. If you don't want to get that free trial, no more free trial. So you can do that however you want. And then as part of those plans, this is where you go and you can include access into certain products into that plan. So if I wanted to say, in this VIP plan, you get my 10-day product launch course and my course launch checklist and a 60-minute coaching session because it's VIP. I just go through and I can add certain products into this subscription plan. So as long as someone's paying that every month or every year, whatever you set, they'll maintain access to these courses and maintain access to my community. So that's how you would set up that ongoing monthly recurring revenue, including your other products that are already on Podia, but everything lives in one place. So people access the community, chat to each other, chat to you, and then they can click right over and access whichever products they have access to.
Excellent.
And so that's
easy.
Community. Very easy. We try to keep things very simple. So that's really an overview of the products and community. We do have a few other features. I'm not sure how we're doing on time. If we have a Q&A,
yeah, we've got about another 5 minutes tops left here, and I can see we've got some fantastic little features to have a sneak peek into, and then people can get their free trials, have more of a play. Love it.
Exactly. Yeah. Everyone, if you just use Sarah's link there, you can get a 14-day free trial. You don't need a credit card, and it'll give you all the access to all the Podia features. So if this looks cool or it looks easy, just go sign up for a free 14-day trial. You also using Sarah's link, and absolutely no credit card, no fees. Just go play around for 14 days. So we do have a full-fledged email management platform. So that's just another monthly subscription you can get rid of. You can send all your emails. We'll track all the metrics, and we even track sales percentage because everything lives under Podia. We can track exactly which emails lead to sales of which products. So if you send out an email and you see an uptick on one of your products, you'll be able to trace that back and say, oh, I should do more of those emails because that led to more sales. I won't get too deep into the email because we all know how to send email, but you can either send broadcast emails. So those are one-time, maybe a weekly newsletter, those sort of emails, or you can set up more advanced email campaigns. And those are those sort of automated email funnels. So when someone opts in, you can queue up a whole set of emails it'll send to them. And if they purchase your product, you can always set an exit condition. So it'll automatically pull them out of that campaign. So it really is a full-fledged email management platform. So that's just another monthly subscription that you can just get rid of.
Very cool.
Going over, we do have full support for coupons. Again, very easy. Click new coupon, you give it a name, you give it a discount amount. You can either set a limit on the coupon use. It'll automatically expire after a certain number of times, or you can set an expiration date. Super easy to use. And then you would just copy this link you can send it out to your audience and it'll automatically embed that coupon when they go to checkout, and it'll give them whatever discount you've offered.
Fantastic. We've got our big national days coming up. You know, we've got a time of filming this. We've got Black Friday coming up. We've got a Christmas coming up. We've got the New Year, New Me celebrations. Yeah. And then there's all of the other big events through the year. I think people who aren't planning a year in advance with all of the major events that are taking place through the year, the national holidays and things like that, please do it, course creators. This is an amazing opportunity for you to use coupons and discounting as a way to get more people into your course business. Whether it's your coaching, your consulting, your courses, your memberships, your coaching, all that kind of stuff is plan out, go and get the calendar out and see which days, which celebration days you can go and get your coupons ready for.
Exactly. And so you can just use that coupon feature, have everything set up for Black Friday or Cyber Monday, and have it all ready to go well ahead of time. In the audience tab, again, we're not like Facebook or Instagram. You will always have access to your audience, and you can export, you can take them out. It'll export out their names, their email addresses, their products. You can always bring that information with you. And other way around, you can always import that information too. And if you sign up for a annual Podia plan, our customer support will do a free, so they'll take your audience if you're on another platform, and they'll do a free Podia migration for you. So they'll bring your content, they'll bring your audience over into Podia. So that's if you sign up for an annual Podia plan. We also have a full-fledged affiliate platform. So you can offer your affiliates, they can each get a affiliate link and they can sell your Podia products. They can earn any commission that you set. When they make a sale, you'll just get a notification in this affiliate dashboard, and you can just pay them out and you're all good to go. So again, you don't need a separate complicated checkout cart software. You can just use the built-in affiliates. In the sales, again, this is just our demo account, but you can always go in and see your numbers there. This is the live chat feature that I was talking about. So again, I said super easy to use. If you turn it on and you get a message, then it'll pop up right here. You can have a chat with either your customers or your visitors. You'll get that notification, and then you can chat in real time. And the last thing is the Podia site editor. So we have unlimited pages. So you can build out a different page for every one of your products, or another page for your community subscription. Whatever you want, you have it here. There's no code involved. There's no CSS and HTML. You're not going to break anything. Everything's fully mobile responsive. So right now I'm on a desktop, so it defaults to that. But with one click, I see what it looks like on mobile and on tablet. And so I know everything looks good. You can customize all your fonts and your colors, and you can really get the branding to really show you and your brand. And when you're building your pages, you see you have a ton of pages in here, unlimited pages. You can just add new sections by clicking this. We're constantly adding new different layouts and modules. It's super easy to use and fun to play with. I would just recommend signing up for that 14-day free trial and just getting in there. You're not going to break anything. It's super easy. And so I highly recommend just playing around with that whenever you get a chance. So that's really kind of an overview of the Podia platform.
I love it. I mean, you've certainly made that look easy, and it is. That's one of the things I just absolutely adore about this. It's all simple to follow, and there's lots of help videos and guides that we'll people through as well. So there you go, guys. There is a demonstration overview of the Podia platform. Now, of course, there are a lot more features and functions under that surface level exploration demo there. If you have any further questions about Podia, please drop them in the comments below. Myself, Ryan, and the Podia team will keep an eye on the thread and come in and answer any questions that you have. Otherwise, like we say, just go and grab that free trial and see if you like it. Have a play and see for yourself whether it's something that works for you. That's sarahcorden.com/Podia. We would absolutely love to see what you create on there and see the courses that you're out publishing to the world. Ryan, thank you so much for getting in touch with us today and for giving up your time in the evening where you are to come and do this demo. Hopefully, we'll see lots of course creators creating and publishing brand new products as a result. Thank you so much.
No. Thank you. That was so much fun. Thanks again for having me. I really appreciate it.
Love it. And any of you who are thinking about creating online courses, and this is all new to you, if you're thinking about putting together a lead magnet course, a signature online program, a coaching program, maybe you're wanting to start your own academy, but you're not sure how, where do you start? How do you come up with all the ideas? How do you put that course in order and in structure? And how do you make it something that your learners are going to absolutely love? Come on over and join my Edupreneur Academy, sarahcorden.com/academy. It's only $47. There's over 40 online courses in there for how to create brilliant online courses, how to set up all of your tech, how to do email marketing, even how to write and publish books, and much more. Go on in and join that. And otherwise, thank you again, Ryan. Thank you, team at Podia, and look forward to seeing you guys all soon for another tip. Thank you. Good luck. Keep creating, keep changing the world. Bye for now. See ya.
Thanks, everyone.